Gonna have 2 packets of this with this cappuccino inside. Cold soak. This is my current Chamely, my hiking buddy. I absolutely identify with this face. This is Scrump from Lilo and Stitch, the Disney movie. Yo, my trail spirit. Good morning and welcome to day number 10. The Dougies Hut was completely full. I think it's about 6 bunks, maybe even some people were on the floor. So I tented again. I have that DOC hut pass, but I'm mostly using it to tent at these places. But that's okay because the ground was really comfortable, had space to stretch. I got here so late that I would have felt bad for the people who are already hunkered down, ready to go to sleep if I was making noise in there. So it all worked out for the best. Today we are headed to the Araroa hut. It is supposedly about 9.5 hours, which for me with the videoing and everything will probably be a little over 10 hours. After yesterday's long day, it was supposed to be close to 18 miles with this walk over to Dougies Hut, but instead of 18 miles, I ended up doing almost 22 miles because of getting lost and having to backtrack multiple times. That's significant. That's rough. I am very tempted to just go to the Lower Wairaki Hut. There's another hut between here and the Araroa Hut. It's only 4 hours away. I was tempted to just stay there tonight, but I really want to get all the way to Lower Wairaki Hut tomorrow night. That way it is a very quick road walk to where I can hitch into Taya now. And then have the whole day there to get chores done, work done, hopefully get laundry done before I do my Milford Sound boat cruise the next day. There is a lot going on this week. And I haven't even talked to y'all about the route burn track plans for next week. It's getting crazy really quick here. But for now, I'm going to finish packing up and then we are going to hit the road for a huge climb. And in order to get to that climb, we have to cross the river with a rope crossing from this new site over here. So I'm just hoping I can find that because the markers to actually get to that point aren't super clear, but hopefully we'll have markers that will get us back to trail after that. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot for a little morning over here. Thank you for being here. Let's get the day started. It is not easy to put on 2 layers of wet socks and wet shoes, but we're gonna cross the river this morning, so all good. Back to the river. All right, I came down this steep embankment here, and now we follow this to cross that. I found the rope, so we just gotta walk upstream. All right, super cool. We made it across. That was kind of fun. The water was actually up to my knees this morning, which is surprising because there hasn't been a lot of rain, but people say it's only ankle deep sometimes, but I'm a tall girl and it was up to my knees, so yeah, something to consider. It is what it is. Okay, we are back on the TA officially. That was a lot of effort to just get back on the trail. And we have a huge climb this morning with views. What makes this climb a little tougher right now is the morning sun is beating directly down on me when I go up. And when I turn around, there's like the slightest breeze, but when I'm climbing up, the breeze is blocked by my backpack. I can't feel a thing. So it's a little bit more of an exposed, oppressive morning climb. But I hope as we get higher, there'll be a breeze. I don't see trees moving too much up top, but gotta hope. Day 10, day Araroa, climbing. To fight through those trees. We came up and around and over roads like that, or that one, all day yesterday, up and down. New Zealand electrolytes. They have caffeine and a bunch of stuff. My strategy was bring less water so it's less weight and work, and then fill up at the Lower Wairaki Hut that has water right there. We'll see if that pays off. This reminds me so much of Southern California on the PCT, but there's a cooler breeze. Thank you, New Zealand. Hello everyone, this is Sid. He has made it all the way from the top of the North Island. He just bestowed so much wisdom on me. So thank you, Sid. Anything to say to people who want to hike the TA?
Go ahead and do it, but do it for yourself. No one else, but just do it for yourself. And hike your own hike. Hike it your way.
Thank you, Sid. That was some steep scree-like terrain. Made it to the forest, and down we go. Hello, hello. We have less than a mile to the Lower Wairaki Hut. I decided this morning, actually, as I was making that climb, that I'm actually going to stay at this hut, and then tomorrow I will be at the Araroa hut, which means it'll be probably an 8.5 hour day into an area where I can get a hitch into Te now. I feel good about that decision. I just feel like my body got really spent yesterday, just not only with the extra miles, but also just kind of with like the anxiety of cows. I just want to hydrate. And I did bring an extra external charger on this trip since my phone is doing all this video work for me and also navigation, communication, things like that. So I think I have enough charge for that extra day. I'm gonna get some work done on these videos. I'm gonna work on some photos to upload for my family, things like that. I feel really good about that decision, and I was able to take time with the SOBOs that I met today and just have really meaningful chats with those SOBOs. So shout out to Sid and Marco, Bryn, you guys are awesome. Congratulations on all your hard work. So yeah, let's get to that hut. Hi. Hey friend. Down into muddy pits, back up, repeat. We made it to the hut. Precious, precious, precious. Toilet is up to the left in the woods. Water tank. So thirsty. There's a bunch in here. Shelves, utensils. Smells so good, like old firewood. I like that these bunks are separate. A lot of times you're laying like right next to people, but here you have some of your own private space. You can hang clothes, there's hooks. I will be hanging some stuff probably. Yay! I get a bunk room. This is exciting. I haven't stayed at a bunk since Martin's hut, which feels like forever ago, but wasn't really that long ago. So thanks for getting through a simpler day with me. I'm excited to just relax and get some things done and just soak up being on the TA. These sandflies are coming for my hands. Woo! There was some soap by the water tank up here at the hut. So I sprinkled my hands and I was able to wash my face, my armpits, my back, and I also washed my feet. And then I used the water that was on my body to moisten a baby wipe and wash the rest of me. So I feel relatively clean. It was a little bit of a stressful process because there were so many sandflies that were just like leeching onto me as I was doing this, because I put on a short sleeve shirt and then went back out there, but I went out there without my shirt on and it was just a feeding frenzy. And I did my best to open and shut the door like so fast and to be like moving really quickly so they wouldn't follow me in. But there are a few sandflies in here and the bites are welty, like they become really big and red. I don't even normally react that bad to mosquito bites, but these are pretty bad. They call them sandflies here, but they remind me a lot of the dreaded black flies of Maine and Vermont, New England that they get during mud season. Except I guess it's always mud season here, so maybe that's why the sandflies are always around. They are not my friends, that is for sure. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. It's really nice to have this indoor space to myself, and someone may or may not come later, but it's been nice to have it for now, just to get cleaned up and hang up my sweaty clothes. I'll see y'all tomorrow for day 11. And action. Day 10. Day 10, everybody. Thank you so much for taking a walk with me. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more adventures ahead.